Welcome. On this edition of Your Town, we are on Main Street for METV's coverage of Metuchen's 59th Annual Winter Festival Parade, presented by the Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm Ken Webb. Joining me is David Katz. We'll be bringing you all the excitement of this year's parade as it happens. David, this is a special day in Metuchen.
Yes, it is, and after all the storm damage we've had from Sandy, it's nice to get back to normal. It makes this parade even more special.
And there are many sponsors who we have given generously to support this parade. JFK Medical Center is the principal sponsor of the parade. Haley's Harp and Pub is the silver sponsor. Bronze sponsors include the YMCA of Metuchen, Edison, Woodbridge, and South Amboy, Metuchen Savings Bank, the Criterion, Provident Bank, NJ Convention and Expo Center, and supporters include Meth Festival and Werble, Black Belt Institute, and Topping the Web. This year, the theme of the parade is the season of giving, and in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, it seems even more appropriate. There's a warm feeling of community that comes from the simple shared experience of watching these parades together. It gives a rhythm to our lives. There's something special and comforting about it.
Yes, and it's good to carry on these traditions. And in keeping with the spirit of the season, this year the Chamber of Commerce put up bins right near where people can donate non-perishable food items, unwrapped toys, or gift cards to help needy families and to help replenish local food pantries. The Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce is also taking a lead role in helping to restock the food pantry at the First Presbyterian Church by organizing a food drive at the annual tree lighting ceremony. You know, Ken, if everyone here bought just one item, it would truly make a difference for some families that have fallen on hard times.
That's true, David. The Chamber also wants to remind people to shop in Metuchen this holiday season. And if you don't know what to buy, Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce gift certificates make great gifts for friends, teachers, and coaches. The gift certificates come in many denominations, and they can be redeemed by participating retailers.
Don't forget that Chamber of Commerce also wants to remind everyone of the other fun events coming up. On November 30th at 7 p.m., there's more holiday fun with the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
All right, and I can see the Metuchen police motorcycles flashing lights, and that means only one thing. Here comes the 59th Annual Winter Festival Parade.
Okay, Officer Dan Granato is leading the parade this year on the official Metuchen Police Department motorcycle. Happy holidays from Metuchen's finest.
Next is the Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce. The Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce is organized to advance the civic, industrial, professional, and commercial interests of the borough of Metuchen and its vicinity. The Chamber reflects the neighborly small-town spirit of Metuchen. It is a partnership of businesses, professionals, and residential volunteers working together to keep Metuchen a thriving, enterprising community.
And now here's the Mayor and Council, Mayor Tom Bahala, Council President Pete Camerano, Council members Jim Wallace, Ron Gaisel, Jay Muldoon, Dorothy Rasmussen, Sari Rose Rubin, and Allison Serro.
And coming up next is the first of the bands participating in the parade to bring us the sound of the holiday season. David, I'm a Falcon. I went to St. Joseph's High School, but I believe you're an ex-Bulldog, aren't you?
You got it. Yes, it's my alma mater, and here's the Metuchen High School Marching Band and Color Guard. They're called the Pride of Metuchen. Metuchen may have a small high school, but most kids in the school are involved in some type of musical activity. And our marching band has frequently been honored, including being selected to play at the Orange Bowl in Miami last year. This year, the band is planning to perform at Disney World in Orlando. It's made up of 75 members. Let's listen as they perform The Brighter Side of Christmas. Go Bulldogs!
Next is JFK Medical Center. David, what a great float they have.
In addition to the float, they have an ambulance, and it appears they have about 40 people wishing everyone a healthy holiday season.
Since JFK opened its doors more than 40 years ago, Central New Jersey has benefited from the state-of-the-art care, including 2 world-class institutes under one roof, the JFK New Jersey Neuroscience Institute and the JFK Johnson Rehabilitation Institute. JFK remains a leader in the treatment of diseases and aims to provide the highest quality health care and service to all of their patients and families. JFK's commitment to excellence and the compassion for our diverse communities is provided daily by more than 4,000 dedicated employees.
You know, Ken, as we're sitting here, I'm always thinking about Christmas memories. Do you have any that you can share?
Oh, I definitely do. Being here back in Metuchen reminds me of a lot of my Christmas memories. I grew up here, went to high school at St. Joe's, got one of my first jobs working at Friendly's, and I remember when all of our friends used to come back from college over the Christmas season, we'd all meet at Friendly's again and get together. A lot of happy people on the JFK float today.
That's right. They look great. Have a happy holiday, guys. And now here comes
another great float, the Metuchen Car Wash.
The Metuchen Car Wash at 201 Central Avenue is family operated. The car wash is 100% brushless, water saving, and biodegradable. They also have detailing and interior services.
You know, it's great to see all of the local businesses involved here, too.
That's right. And again, that's what makes Metuchen Main Street USA so special. You can come down here, have dinner, get shopping done, and see family and friends all throughout the town. We all gather here.
It's a beautiful crowd here today, too.
That's right. Hey, what's coming up next?
Well, here comes the first of many groups of young people that we'll be seeing today. Ms. Doreen's Fabulous Feet School of Dance. Celebrating their 20th year of quality dance education under the direction of Doreen Graham Padilla, Ms. Doreen's Fabulous Feet School of Dance is from Metuchen. Fabulous Feet will be presenting their 17th annual Classical Nutcracker Suite on Sunday, January 6th at George Street Playhouse in New Brunswick. They're wishing everyone a Jersey Strong happy holiday. And it looks like the Nutcracker gets a nice ride today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's good to travel in a car, you know? And then look at all the enthusiastic dancers coming up next. And it's a wonderful part of the holiday to hear the music and dance of the Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa season.
I don't know if you can hear it, but we can hear the tapping feet coming down Main Street.
That's right. You know, it makes you want to take tap dancing lessons. What do you think, Ken?
I don't know. Maybe we could try it.
I don't know. Could get a little too tiring for me, a little over the hill. But don't they look great? It's the Nutcracker.
That's a beautiful crossfire convertible as the Nutcracker's riding it today.
Yeah. And here are the young ladies. Look at that. Tapping, tapping, tapping.
All in their Jersey Strong sweatshirts today, too.
Okay. Look at that. All right, next up is Family Friends, a nonprofit, non-sectarian, 100% volunteer-run organization founded in 1984. Sponsors playgroups, social activities, and more for families and with young children. And it's not just its smaller members. Members commit to volunteering to help their organization thrive. From September through May, their weekly parent-child playgroups are held at St. Luke's Episcopal Church at 17 Oak Avenue in Metuchen. The playgroups are geared for babies through preschool-aged children.
And they're followed by body and brain yoga and Tai Chi from right here in Metuchen.
That's right. These young people learn about the importance of discipline along with exercise. It helps them in academics and in athletics. And now, here's a great float and one of the many great events by the Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, they're back. Despite the storms from November 5th through November 23rd, the Scarecrows on Main returned here to Metuchen with a crazy display of scarecrows on Main and New Streets. Brought to you by the Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce, this newest chamber event, Scarecrows on Main, was a big hit in the community. Chamber member businesses were encouraged to decorate a scarecrow to represent their business or show some seasonal spirit. Visitors to downtown were greeted by all types of scarecrows and asked to vote for their favorites.
And a total of 446 votes were received. And now, David, more music is coming down the street. It's Fred LaHote and the Ragtimers. The Ragtimers originated in 1968, and they've been entertaining people in the tri-state area from New York to Philadelphia and Long Beach Island to Staten Island and all points in between. Let's listen to the Ragtimers. Band members are Bob Essler on guitar, Gary Noakes on banjo, Tom Rittenhouse on keyboard, and Fred Lahote on alto sax.
And now, making its first appearance in our parade is the Salvation Army Emergency Disaster Services. The Salvation Army Canteen is a vehicle that responds to emergency disasters and was deployed when Hurricane Sandy hit New Jersey. The volunteers prepared as many as 1,000 meals per day in the shelters and 600 more on the beaches. The men and women who serve are all volunteers that have worked over 12 hours per day when deployed. And we're very thankful to all the people who support and help the Salvation Army, especially in this time in the past few months here in New Jersey. How about a round of applause for a wonderful group of people? Yes, Ken, it looks like they're collecting donations from people here right on the parade route.
The Salvation Army is always hard at work, and they can always use more volunteers. Volunteerism is even a more important topic now in the wake of Hurricane Sandy. And local volunteerism is important too. They're the first line of defense. So if you want to volunteer for Metuchen's Fire Department, Police Auxiliary, or EMS, they're always looking for help. Oh, we've got some beautiful dogs here on the parade too.
Hey, we're coming up with some dogs, all right. Look at that. Hey, it's Lassie.
I have a Sheltie at home. They're beautiful animals. That one looks like a full-size collie, though.
Wow.
There's a couple of smaller Shelties.
And now, here comes Congregation Neve Shalom. We have marchers from the nursery school, Hebrew school, USY, Kadim and Hanoah. The float has a Hanukkah menorah, assorted dreidels, and gift packages celebrating the 8 nights of Candles of Hanukkah.
It's a wonderful time. We can celebrate all the parts of the holiday season.
That's right. Lots of delicious stuff. I know. Potato latkes. And they're not fattening, especially when it's a holiday.
Well, see, there you go. I knew you'd be a connoisseur, David.
All holiday foods. I like them all, And nothing's fattening on the holidays. Did you know that? That's right. Whether it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, New Year's, everything you eat is fat-free and sugar-free and tastes perfect. It's the magic of the holidays, magic of Santa, that whenever you eat, no worry about weight.
Well, here's something that can help you out after the holidays. Because next are our students of the Black Belt Institute. Black Belt Institute, coming up next, is the Metuchen area's leader in martial arts and fitness with programs for ages 4 and up. They offer Little Dragons groups for ages 4, 5, and 6, Taekwondo for ages 7 and up, Kung Fu for ages 5 and up, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for ages 15 and up. They also offer adult programs in yoga, cardio, kickboxing, and Tai Chi. You can try a free class in most programs before you decide.
Look at that. They look tough and rough in those outfits, don't they?
I know, and they're going to keep themselves warm out here today,
too. I bet they could beat us up. We better be careful.
Well, maybe we should try a cardio kickboxing class.
Cardio kickboxing class? I don't know. They'd have to have a paramedic nearby if I'm in that. Okay. It's so great to be here again in downtown Metuchen. I've always said this is really a perfect example of Main Street, USA. And you look around, and I'm like you, grew up here in Metuchen. I have great memories. I remember many years ago the holiday parade was held at night.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then we used to go to Costa's Cottage.
And then you'd be even colder than you are now.
That's right, but of course in those days, these horse and buggies. Well, not quite horse and buggies, but brought back a lot of memories again to be here today. Hey, now look at those guys. They look tough and rough. How about that?
They're ready to go. They're well trained.
Yeah.
But only for self-defense.
Okay, well, the next group is a favorite of mine. It's the Mummers All-Stars. The Mummers are part of the First Prize String Band that parades New Year's Day in Philadelphia, PA, and other cities across the country. The Mummers are most famous for their sequin costumes. The costumes depict assorted themes and presentations, hobos and clowns. Mummers are part of Philadelphia's history, having started way back in South Philly, way back in 1898. Hey, let's have some fun and listen. Next, we have a couple of vintage cars from the unforgettable autos of Mid-Jersey and the Pontiac Oakland Cub. First, 1976 Pontiac Trans Am. Pontiac Trans Am is driven by Metuchen resident Ben Deutschman and owned by Ben since 1981. The other car is a 1960 Plymouth Savoy, purchased new by Ben's dad way back on June 13, 1960 from Rossmeyer Chrysler Plymouth, which is located where Suburban Auto Mall is now. I actually remember it. This car has been owned continuously by the Deutschman family for the past 52 years.
That's a beautiful car.
It sure is. It's old as me. I think it looks better than me, though.
Well, you're both polished up pretty well, actually.
Well, thank you.
And here are the dancers of Metuchen Dance Center. June Vagonek, owner of Metuchen Dance Center, has been serving the Metuchen community for 31 years. She's thrilled that her dance studio is now located in the heart of downtown Metuchen at 395 Main Street. Metuchen Dance Center offers classes for all ages, from preschoolers through adults. Classes offered are ballet, jazz, tap, modern, lyrical, hip-hop, musical theater, acro, and all-boy classes. The studio is also home to Dance Reflections, a teen dance company. Adults can come in and try their Zumba, bar fitness, belly dancing, ballroom dancing, ballet, jazz, and tap classes. Miss June's staff and students wish everyone a healthy, happy, and peaceful new year.
And now, here come the boys and girls that make up our area scout troops. The Metuchen, Edison, Highland Park Girl Scouts unit wish everyone a happy and healthy new year. And don't they look adorable?
That was Daisy Troop 80751, and followed by Daisy Troop 81412.
Now, here comes Daisy Troop, and we have Daisy Troop 80611. How you all doing?
Hello, everybody.
Love those snowflakes, ladies. Let's hope it doesn't have too much snow this year.
The Girl Scout Troop from 80611.
Next, here comes Girl Scout Troop in beautiful, look at that, they look like reindeer. It's Santa's reindeer. Look at that.
I think that's 80750.
And here comes 81834. And they got more reindeer coming up to help Santa.
We've got daisies, we've got brownies, and we've got Girl Scouts.
Why, here's a brownie troop, 80612. Look at that.
Here's Brownie Troop. Brownie Troop 80612 is coming at us.
And again, look at that. Very nice. They're all warm, dressly warm for today.
It looks like kids have some bags of candy, too. You can get yourself on the nice list by bringing some candy to the announcers, so please feel free.
We're never against chocolate.
There's somebody in a cute elf costume.
Yeah, look at that.
I think the kids are looking great today.
Now look at this next one. Yeah. I think it's Troop 417. 80714. Look at that. Great snowflakes. And now here comes Girl Scouts Edison Troop 80573.
And they look very festive in their outfits.
That's right. I think they're ready to party this year. Whoa! Here comes a really old-looking Girl Scout.
Now there's some real spirit and energy in that group.
Yeah. See, here she comes. Whoa! I think she's been in the Girl Scouts too long. What do you think?
Well, now we've got the Boy Scouts coming up soon after the Girl Scouts. But,
you know, I was a Cub Scout and a Boy Scout.
Were you really?
That's right, believe it or not. I went hiking and fishing and camping and...
Do you know how to start a fire by rubbing two sticks together? Maybe you could warm us up here a little bit.
I don't know. I might need matches today. But, you know, it was a fun, exciting part of my life, being a Cub Scout and a Boy Scout. And it's a very important part of growing up. So here comes, it looks like Pack 15 from the First Presbyterian Church.
Yep, Pack 15 from Metuchen. Boys are looking very disciplined in their march today.
Yeah, and those are new colors, I remember.
Keeping that banner nice and straight as they come down the road.
That's right. They're looking tough and strong.
I know this is always an exciting thing for the kids to be able to get out here and to parade in front of all their friends and neighbors.
Yeah, I remember being in it every year. It was a lot of fun. And then it was usually hot chocolate and candy at the end, which, in my mind, well, the food's always the best part, you know?
And don't forget, kids, hot chocolate with Santa after the parade.
That's right. I might get there first. They better be quick. I'll drink it.
I know. They better not run out before we get there. There's the American flag coming down the street in a patriotic display by the Boy Scouts and the Cub Scouts.
And we have another big group coming down next. Look at this. It looks like the entire town's coming down. It's a big, big group. Yep, it's Pack 69. You know, Pack 69's been around a long time, and it's the largest pack in the area. Did you know there's almost 100 Cub Scouts between 1st and 5th grades that participate in that pack? Mike Quinn is the Cub Master, and they want to wish everyone a very happy and healthy holiday season. And boy, there sure are a lot of guys in that pack. Look at that.
I know there are.
It's big.
They're bringing the true spirit of Christmas with them. You know, it's always fun to think about holiday Christmas gifts around this time of year, too. Can you think of one of the strangest Christmas gifts you ever got, David?
I don't know. Well, I think the strangest one, we got like this thing of prunes. And, you know, from an aunt, and it was, well, kind of hard to eat those, you know, so.
I'm sure they thought it was healthy for you.
I thought so. It was in a nice wrap, you know, green and red basket, but it was all prunes. I have to admit, that's one holiday treat I really could have skipped.
Oh, we got a big crowd of Cub Scouts and parents coming down the street now, with the American flag prominently displayed.
You can see all the moms and dads and siblings that make this a big part of the Cub Scout experience. The whole family's involved. It's great to see everybody having a wonderful time here on Main Street.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Next up is a dance group, the European School of Dance. The school has been part of the community since 1965, now under the direction of Jane Dudix McLaughlin. They have dance classes for students of all ages and are also the home of the Ballroom School Dance Studio. Someplace I'm sure my wife would love to take me to do a little ballroom dance.
Really? I think that's very romantic to want to go dance.
Yes, well, she realized I really didn't have the skills early on, though.
Yeah, you could hurt her feet, you know?
I'm sure I'm not as talented as some of the dancers from the European School of Dance, I can tell you that.
Well, they look very festive, and it's a wonderful time of the year to see the dance and the music of the holiday season. And apparently, maybe we should join. It's for children and adults, and though I act like a child, I am an adult. I guess I could qualify and join the group.
You may have hidden dance skills, David, that we haven't yet exposed.
Could be.
Maybe we'll get you to do a little soft shoe before the show's over.
There you go. You know, that's the whole idea. When you come down to downtown Main Street to see the parade, you meet so many new kinds of ideas and people, businesses, groups, volunteers. It makes it exciting. So now maybe we'll have a new interest in dance.
It makes you realize. Well, it makes you realize how many people contribute to the success of a borough like Metuchen. How we really need the interaction of everybody who's involved in the town to come down and participate in these things. And there's a lot of people who do work to put on this type of parade and to bring it to you on METV. So we're.
All right, now comes the Borough Improvement League. Founded in 1901 to arouse and to develop among the residents of the borough of Metuchen a deeper and more active interest in the general growth and material welfare of the borough. You know, they've owned and maintained the historic old Franklin Schoolhouse on Middlesex Avenue for the past century. Commonly known as the BIL, it's a nonprofit organization devoted to community service, improving our borough, providing a scholarship to a graduating Metuchen High School student, and supporting a variety of local charitable causes.
And remember, on Friday, November 30th at 7 p.m., the BIL will be the proud hosts of the Chamber's annual tree lighting, which will kick off an entire hometown holiday weekend of events. Residents and visitors are encouraged to shop, dine, and enjoy what our downtown has to offer. The highlight of that weekend is the annual Holiday House Tour on Sunday, December 2nd. Tickets are on sale in various businesses downtown, or you can come to the BIL building and buy your ticket on the day of the tour. The BIL is also proud to exclusively offer the popular Metuchen mini collectible figures for sale and looks forward to Chili Fest in February and their annual High Tea in May.
You know, I've collected all the mini collectibles at the famous locations in town. It's really, really neat to have. It's like having a mini Metuchen right in your family room or living room.
And it's nice to have you with us today, David, too, because I know you're quite a historian for the town, so you have a lot of insight and color to provide.
Probably as old as the town. Hey, look what's coming next.
There's more music on the way as we welcome my alma mater, the St. Joseph's High School Marching Band. St. Joe's Marching Combo, under the direction of Sal Ascalisi, is playing holiday favorites. They wish everyone a happy holiday season. Let's listen. Here comes one of our favorites in the parade and a part of Metuchen since 1897. Please welcome Metuchen Savings Bank. If you like It's a Wonderful Life, you will like banking in Metuchen Savings Bank. With roots firmly planted in the community since 1897, Chairman Marty Jensen and President Kathy Luceno, along with the directors, officers, and staff, wish everyone a happy holiday season. The bank's entry is a horse-drawn carriage. It's a reproduction of a vis-a-vis, a face-to-face carriage. The horse's name is Sundance, and he likes apples and carrots, so if you've got any apples and carrots, the driver is Joanne Sklodowski, and the groom is Beverly Mulrooney.
Boy, that horse looks great, doesn't it?
I know.
I hope he's not too cold.
He's parading very nicely, too.
And now here comes one of Metuchen's most important of all volunteer services, the Metuchen First Aid Squad. It was established in 1948 and has continued to provide free ambulance service to the residents of Metuchen and the surrounding community since that time. The main source of their income is derived from Metuchen residents through the annual fund drive appeal. They supplement their income throughout the year by sponsoring various fundraising activities. Their meeting hall, which can accommodate up to 100 people, is available for a $300 rental and a $75 security deposit, which also includes access to their kitchen facility. They've also been the recipient of various special donations, as well as donations for estates and memorials. Metuchen Emergency Medical Services wishes everyone a happy and safe holiday season. Their annual Breakfast with Santa will be held on December 2nd at the Metuchen EMS headquarters at One Safety Place. They're looking forward to seeing everyone there.
Now we welcome the 50 members of Star Essence Performing Arts Academy. Located on Amboy Avenue in the Clara Barton section of Edison, Star Essence is celebrating the season of giving with glittering pom-poms. As you can see, they have students marching from preschool to high school. They're dancing to a lively toe-tapping holiday medley. These talented students take classes in tap, ballet, jazz, musical theater, hip-hop, and gymnastics. They also have competition teams in dance and gymnastics who've won national awards in all areas. Star Essence will be performing Bah Humbug at the Forum Theater on December 8th. All are welcome, and you can call the studio for tickets. Kira Reagan, a local Metuchenite, is the owner and performing arts director of Star Essence. She's been awarded Outstanding Choreography and Outstanding Entertainment Awards at the national level. Thanks again to Star Essence Performing Arts Academy for their 13th appearance in the holiday parade.
Don't they look adorable?
They look great. They just want me to, I want to dance along.
Yeah. Okay, look who's coming next. It's the mayor, and he's with the Metuchen Volunteer Fire Department. Members of the Metuchen Volunteer Fire Department have been protecting the lives and property of Metuchen residents since 1882. They respond to approximately 400 emergency calls a year and dedicate thousands of hours annually training and preparing for these responses. Here comes Unit 9.
Yes, the Metuchen Fire Department's newest piece of emergency equipment is Unit 9, a Polaris Ranger multi-purpose response vehicle designed to respond to fire and medical emergencies on the Middlesex Greenway and in limited access areas around our community and during special events. This is a true community effort. No tax dollars and no government grants went toward the acquisition of this vehicle. Thanks to the good people at Polaris, Metuchen Fire Department has been able to get this far, but we need help to do the rest. They have the vehicle, and now they need to help get it in service. Safety gear for firefighters, emergency lighting for nighttime operations, brush fire equipment, and modifications for patient transport are all required to complete the project. And now, David, it's engine 47-1.
47-1 engine is the Metuchen Fire Department's full-due pumper. It's the first piece of apparatus to respond to almost all calls for assistance. Equipped with everything needed to attack a fire, Engine 1 also carries a thermal imaging camera, gas meters, flashlights, air packs, assorted tools, ground ladders, emergency medical equipment, rescue rope, and a variety of fire extinguishers.
And coming up next is Ladder 5, the department's newest and most advanced piece of fire apparatus. Ladder 5 carries a wide variety of specialized equipment, which makes it indispensable at structure fires and other emergencies. A thermal imaging camera, air packs, flashlights, vehicle rescue tools, ventilation fans, power saws, rope rescue gear, and numerous ground ladders all make up the vehicle's inventory. This new truck is also equipped with its own pump. Since many homes and structures are set back away from the road, the truck's 95-foot aerial device is often needed to access the upper floors or roofs of these buildings.
Well, again, we're all very grateful to the Metuchen Fire Department and the volunteers that keep us safe every day and every night. And like we said before, they're looking for new volunteers.
Here comes the organization that brought us this great parade. Welcome the Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for the Metuchen Area Chamber of Commerce, the folks that proudly present this parade to the Metuchen community every year. Please support Chamber member businesses because it is only through their support that the Chamber can bring you events like this one that make Metuchen such a special place to live and visit. Remember to shop in Metuchen this holiday season. Chamber of Commerce gift certificates make great gifts. They're easy to purchase, easy to wrap, and are never returned. They come in many denominations and can be redeemed at participating restaurants, retailers, and service providers.
Okay, wait a second. Hey, I think it's the time we've all been waiting for. This entry needs no introduction. Boys and girls, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, here's Santa Claus. Riding along with Santa are the Banjo Rascals. Since 1968, the Banjo Rascals have been delighting audiences of all ages with a variety of distinctive toe-tapping music. Their music ranges from 1890s ragtime to 1950s and 60s rock and roll. Come on, everybody, sing along.
I just love that music riding right along with Santa.
That's right. And don't forget, Santa invites you to visit with him at the Senior Citizen Center right after the parade and enjoy some hot chocolate courtesy of the Metuchen Recreation Commission. But those kids better hurry. I'm going to get all the hot chocolate.
Well, David, I really want to say thank you to you for allowing me to share the stage with you this year. It's been a great experience for me to be able to bring this parade to all of you at home. And I want to give many thanks to the staff and volunteers of METV for their help in making my job easy.
You know, Ken, it was a pleasure to work with you as well. I had a lot of fun. And the hometown spirit of this event, well, you know, you keep hearing the term Jersey Strong being said more and more in the past couple of weeks. And parades like this is Metuchen's way of saying, we're Jersey Strong. We have a lot of rebuilding to do in New Jersey and in New York. And during this holiday season, we're asking you to help those in need. What a wonderful parade, and again, happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays to everyone. For METV, I'm Ken Webb. On behalf of all of us at METV, have a very happy, joyous holiday season. And remember, this all happened in your town.